Ever. It's not going to happen. I am never, ever, 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 ever going to be ready for this, even though my show that I was watching, Maths UK, ended like an hour and 15 minutes ago. Never. I am never going to be ready for these. Never. It's never going to happen. One day, I will actually be ready when the live stream starts. So who else here? Hi, Doris. Hi, Kelly. Good to see the two of you. Hey, Mary Alice. Hi, Amira. Yay! I have 4 people in here talking to me already. Woot woot! And Baby Bear is like here. And Brucey is free roaming right now. Usually when I do these lives, I stick her in the bedroom. But she's very definitely free roaming right now. And there she is right there saying hello, going, hi, how you doing? Baby Bear's getting up in his bed. I have no idea what Brucey's going to do. Brucey is Brucey. Brucey is the ankle biter. Brucey just absolutely enjoys marauding poor little Baby Bear's ankles. And now she's climbing that way. Oh, no, ma'am. You can't do this. You have to go this way. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but can you? I don't know if you can see it, but Brucey is what they call a ghost tabby because she's actually got stripes, and I can kind of see them in her fur right now. I don't know if you can see them in this light, but she is absolutely gorgeous, and she's going away now. You have to go to the floor. Bye-bye, girl. Doop, doop. So there we go. Raining here in your part of Florida. Oh, well, Mary Alice, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you didn't get any of the severe weather that they were talking about. Hey, Valerie. Valerie is in the house. Let's see. Annette, Amira in the house. Sweet Sue. Hey, Sweet Sue. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Kelly, yay. You can't see her stripes. Aw, that's too bad. I'll see if I can get a picture of it and stick it in the Chatty Crafty Facebook group, which is the group that we call our little group of people, and we're very supportive and very wonderful, and it is linked in the description. What I did not realize until like 5 seconds before I went live is that the link to the winner's form is not linked in the description. So if you get drawn as the winner of the Arteza Dotting Tool set, you're going to have to look for a post. I will do it as a separate post in YouTube, so you don't have to come back to this video. Just search Chatty Crafty and it'll be a post. And that post will have the link to the winner's form for this, because like literally 5 seconds before I hit the live, I'm like, oh, guess what I haven't done yet. So, sorry. But I will be giving that away today. Let's see. In the hizzle, there you go. All right, on Valerie. In the hizzle, I can't see your stripes. Sorry. Hi, Valerie, Mary. Hi, Sweet Sue. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Chris. Chris is here? I missed Chris. Oh, Chris is here. Yay. Hi, Chris. I'm sorry. I forgot to. I did not forget. I did not see your name. I passed right over it, and I apologize for that. That wasn't very nice of me. All right. So what am I doing today? This is something that I got from Temu. And you know, when I do Temu things, I am extremely adamant about not paying very much for the stuff that I get from Temu. You know that. And if you've watched any of my live streams, you know that I'm happy to talk about how I get that. But I never advertise that I'm going to be talking about how to get good cheap stuff from Temu, because it would be so easy for them to change their code and lock me out of the stacking things that I'm doing. So, but this was from Get 100 or Daily Coupon 100. That's the code that you have to type into the search bar to get that. That doesn't do anything for me. It's just a code. If it works for you, I've only got one account of my 3 that it's working on. But if it works for you, you buy 1 or 2 items, and then over the course of the next 7 days, you get a coupon. And every now and then, one of them is a $25 off 2501 coupon. And that's how I got these. These all came from local shipping. And I'm not going to be talking about this set or this set today. I'm only going to be actually working with this middle set today. But I wanted to point this out to you because I had that $25 off coupon. I could have bought these 2 sets. These 2 sets came to like $26.50 something. So I would have had to pay $3 in shipping. So for $4.52, I could have gotten these 2 items. But because I was at $26, if you order the $30 worth of something from a local shipper from the same seller, that's the thing on Temu is if you're looking for free shipping from local, you have to buy it from the same person. If I threw this in, it brought the cost up to 32 something, 32 and like pennies. So I had the choice of buying these for a total of $4.52 or these for a total of $7 and pennies. So of course I paid the extra, what was that, $2.50? Yeah, the extra $2.50 and got a whole nother set of markers with it. So But I'm not going to talk anything about these two markers. I'm just going to talk about this set. And I have put links in the, there are links in the description. However YouTube does it, I tagged 7 products that are this exact same form factor of marker. So if you want to try this, if you want to buy this exact same form factor of marker, there's 7 different options. One of them is this exact set. The other ones are different sets that are similar to it. Yeah, you're seeing, yeah, I know, Amira. I fell off the wagon when it came to buying markers, and I fell off hard. Oh my gosh, I fell off hard. Y'all know I don't need any more markers. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all know I don't need any more markers. And of course, I did this wrong. The camera is down here again. It's not up here where it's supposed to be. It's down here. I have to remember to put everything in this area. Sorry about that. I'm used to putting everything up here because normally my camera is the other way on my iPad, but I didn't do it right today. Again, never, ever going to be ready. It's not going to happen. Don't hold your breath on me ever being ready to start a live stream when the live stream starts. It's just not going to happen. It's not. Look, all the other stuff that I've been showing for the last few days is still up here because I didn't come back here and clean it off yet. But these are the ones that I'm going to be working on today, and these are the ones that are in the description that are linked. There's like 7 different sets. One of them is this exact same set, and then there's other ones like it. And I do get a teeny tiny bit of money, and I will tell you this. I have made one sale from my affiliate links. Somebody used one of my links in one of my videos to buy something, and I got like $1 in pennies from the sale. Man, I was jumping around the family like I had won the lottery. It was like, ah, da, 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 da. So yeah. So let's see if people are talking to each other's lots. Yes, there are lots of colors in this set. It's beautiful. Look at that rainbow. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to try these. And this is the only set I'm going to be doing today because I want to really put this set through paces. And the reason that I want to do that is because I have wanted Posca markers forever. There's a guy on Facebook, I don't know if y'all have seen him, but he takes markers and he goes, poosh! And then he uses Posca markers to do drawings and make things. Oh, they're so beautiful. And I love them so much because he just go pop. And then he does them drawing and then go pop. I'm assuming he. It might be she. It might be they. I don't know. But somebody on Facebook, he, she, they, I don't know. Bing. Bing. Oh, it's so cool. But I've been wanting Posca markers for like ever, but I'm just too darn stinking frugal and, okay, let's say it cheap, to actually shell out for Posca markers. And in the description, and not in the description, in the reviews for these, they said that they were just as good or better than Posca. And I'm like, well, you know, I now have to try them. So, oh wait, yeah, they are very, very pretty. Yes, Valerie, they are very pretty. So let's crack into these and let's start playing with them because I just can't wait any longer. I really can't. Hello to everybody who's in the chat. Hello, thank you so very much for being here. I am so honored and so grateful that you choose to spend some of your time with me. I can't, I'm so flabbergasted by that. I really am. I am so shocked that you choose to spend time with me. And I absolutely adore the fact that you're spending time with me. And I thank you so much. I'm so appreciative of it. I'm like being all goopy and stuff right now because I can't believe that there are people that want to do this with me, and I'm so pleased and so grateful for each of you for doing this. So yay, I got spoons from Sherry. Sherry, are you new? I don't recognize that name, and you're from Delaware. Yay! Hi, Delaware. Delaware is in the house. Yay! If you're new, if you're not new, I apologize. Sorry, I can't enunciate right now. But if you're not new, I apologize for not recognizing your name. But if you are new, thank you so much for being a part of this. It's so good to have you here. Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Chatty Crafty Guild. So here they are. Are they not gorgeous? Oh wow, look, there's a card in here. Oh, look at that. This feels like watercolor card. This feels like watercolor paper. So yeah, this is so cool. You were here yesterday. Hi! Yay, good to see you again. Yay, yay, yay. But it comes with this card that I can sit there and make the... Okay, we're going to start here. Okay, this is where we're going to start. Now, I got to figure out where the numbers are on this because this is obviously numbered. That just says JusArt. This might not work out very well. I don't have... do I have a set of my little magnifying glasses up here somewhere? Oh, no, I can't see. I'm so blind right now. I really need to learn to remember to bring my glasses back here. Okay, I do. I have these. I bought these at the Ollie's in West Palm. This is the southernmost East Coast Ollie's. It's not the southernmost Ollie's because the one on the West Coast is more southern. Oh, yay, now I can read these things. Now, where is the number on these? Because this is numbered. Ooh, raspberry purple, warm yellow, pinkish orange, blue. I love these names. Earth yellow. Is that not a great name? Oh my gosh, that's such a great name. So, woohoo! All right, so here we go. So this one is the first one. There's the number on it. Okay, so this is W01. This is white. We're going to start here. We're just going to make these color swatches of this so that we can see what these colors are. And this is a beautiful mark. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with these. Oh my goodness gracious, I am so happy with these. So here's the white color. Oh, look at that. I don't even have to prime the marker. They just start working. Now, I wonder if these are in order. If the next one is the next one in the card. Let me put this down here so I have it in the screen so that you can see it. So the next one should be pearl white, which should be R211, which is this one. Now, there are bigger sets of this. So this isn't, 30 is not the maximum number you can get. I think the biggest set that I saw had 72 markers in it. And then the next one is lemon yellow, which is this one. Yep, indeed. So, oh, these are gorgeous. Oh my gosh, oh, these are so cool. Oh, I am in love with these, and I've only done 3 of them. I've never used a Posca marker. I don't know how they compare to that, so I'm relying on the people who have used Posca markers to help us out with this, because this is so cool. When I get done with this little color swatch, then we'll do the drawing. So here we go. And then the next one, this is the warm yellow. And there it goes right there. Look how beautiful these color. I mean, they color right out of the package, and they're so, so clean. And there's no bleed through. That's from my pad. I've got ink all over my pad because I'm a very messy crafter. Those of you who've been here before, you know, I'm a messy crafter. But these are so nice, and they don't bleed through the paper. This does feel like watercolor paper, so wow. Look how cleanly they cover. Oh my gosh. So this one's the fluorescent orange. Yep. So, and I'm not even shaking these or anything. I'm just pulling them directly out of the package and testing them. I'm just doing this little color swatch thing. That's all I'm doing right there. So this one's red, orange, and it's so cool that they're in the correct color, that they're in order. Now, hopefully, yeah, okay. Hopefully I can keep, oh, I love these so much. Oh, these are so cool. Let's see, my table is a hot mess right now. Yeah, well, obviously my table is a hot mess right now. Dark red. Look at this color. That one's the dark red. And I love that they've got this little, it even tells you 2.4 milliliters. So if it's full, it's got 2.4 milliliters of ink in there. Notice after use, please cap the pen and place it flat on the desk. So I need to keep these flat, which I usually do with my pens anyway. My markers are almost always kept flat in this particular orientation. But look at that red. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Pink purple. Whoop! It ran away. Here we go. Pink purple. Sorry. Hold on. Gotta get that out of there. Pink purple. Ooh, these are so pretty. Oh, I love them so much. Oh my gosh. This is literally like painting. This and the tips of these are just like brush tips. I mean, look at that right there. I've got to make sure I'm in the right area so you can see that. So I'm underneath the camera because I set the thing up backwards, so I'm not used to it being here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the colors look awesome. Yes, they do, Mary. They very much do. So the next one is pink, and it's a nice baby pink. Oh wait, that's light pink. I skipped one. Hold on. Got to go back one. There we go. Pink. So this is the pink, not the baby pink. Here we go, Amira. This is for us. Woo! Amira and I both love pink. That's not saying that other people can't love pink. It's just I know that Amira and I both love that color so much. And they show up wonderfully. Yes, these are really nice. Oh my gosh, I'm so pleased with this set. Oh my goodness. Now remember, I got all 3 of these sets of markers for like $7 and change. Not much change, like $7 and pennies. Yay, pink! Amira agrees. Pink is an awesome color. One of my other lives, I explained what me and pink was like. This one's called pinkish orange. I didn't used to like pink, but I do now, and I love it now. In fact, the nightgown that I'm currently wearing is hot pink. Look at that, pinkish orange. Now see, that one I wouldn't call pinkish orange. I would call that one closer to maybe melon. That's more like a cantaloupe color to me, but I don't care what they name it. It's a beautiful color. I mean, you know, calling a color a name is just like some subjective thing that they've decided to do. Red, brown, oh, look at how beautiful. And look at how cleanly it fills in. Oh my gosh, I love these. Okay, I don't know how these compare to Posca. Like I said, I have never actually used a Posca marker. This is the last one from the first tray. This one is the raspberry purple. So this is the last one from the first tray. So this is the last one, and I'll switch the trays so that I can do the rest of the colors. So far, I am in love with these pens. Oh my gosh, I am so in love with these pens. And honestly, I think 30 is a good set of colors. I don't really think I would ever use 72 of them. I mean, I can't imagine having more than twice this number of colors. I mean, maybe I can, but you know, at the moment, I can't imagine having more than twice this number of colors. But look at these, the lavender purple. Oh my gosh, that's the perfect name for this. I was never much of a pink fan, but always made room for ballet pinks. I love it now too. Yay, Doris! Woot woot! So here we go. This next one is purple, just purple. That's all it says is purple. So we've had lavender purple. This one is purple. I would call this more of a lilac than a purple, but it's still beautiful. I mean, like I said, names are subjective. Names are whatever you want to call them. But this one's called dark purple, and I'm just so excited about this one. Look at this color. Oh my goodness gracious. So here we go with dark purple. Oh, and look how easily they draw. I mean, they just draw right out of the package. I'm not shaking these. I'm nothing. Not shaken, not stirred, nothing. And royal blue, this is the next one. Oh my goodness gracious. Mr. Chatty, if you're watching, I think Brucey is asking to go into the bedroom. I hear her at the door, so if you're watching, if you would please get up and let her in, I would really appreciate that. So there we go, royal blue. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful these colors are. And they sink right into this watercolor paper. I mean, this really is watercolor paper. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with these. I am so in love with these. And to get all three of these sets of markers for like $7 and change, you know, I could have gotten 2 sets for like $5 and change because I would have had to pay, you know, it was $4 and like $4.52 or something like that.
She's not here.
She's not there? I don't know where she is then. I hear her at the door. Maybe the other one is trying to get out.
She's probably trying to get out.
Yeah, that might be. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, so here we go. Sorry about that little interlude. This one's just called blue. That's it, just blue. So we've got royal blue, sky blue, and blue, and then the next one is light blue. So this is the blue. Oh. Okay, I highly recommend. These are 11 out of 10 already. I'm just going to say that. It's called JusArt. JusArt. That's all it is. It's JusArt. And here comes the light blue. Oh, goodness gracious. The coverage of these is incredible. Look at how easy that is to cover. But blue teals are still my fave. Yeah, I have a special place in my heart for teal. Yeah, that teal is the color for mental health awareness, and then purple and teal is the color for let's stop people from unaliving awareness. I can't say the other word, and please don't type it into the thing because it's one of the things that the algorithm watches for. What markers are those? These are called JusArt. I know they sell them at Walmart because all the links that I put for buying them is in the Walmart. I got these from Temu. I did not get these from Walmart, and I got these for super cheap on Temu because Get 100 and Daily Coupon 100 works on one of my accounts. And like I said, what that is you buy 1 or 2 items at the beginning of it. And, you know, usually I just pick out the cheapest item in there, which is like $1.50 or something like that. Whoop, whoop. Oh, no, I lost it. Ah, the next one ran away. Hold on. The next one literally ran away. It went to the floor. Hold on. I got to dig it out. It popped right out of there. Ooh, I love having prehensile toes. There we go. Got it. Okay. So after a little interlude on the floor, this one is Tender Green. I love that name. But yeah, these markers are called JusArt. I know they sell them at Walmart because those are the links, but I got these from Temu, and I got 3 sets from the same brand from the one seller who does it local. They were a local seller, so they're somebody who's shipping from the United States of America. And quite frankly, they could have drop shipped from Walmart. I have no idea. I have gotten things drop shipped from Walmart when I ordered them on Temu before. So these could very well be the exact same ones that you see on the Walmart one. But if your account allows you to use Get 100 or Daily Coupon 100, then you do that. And one of the coupons is usually $25 or $30 off of 2501 or 3001, depending on which coupon it is. And if you get one that's 3001, I mean, you're not paying anything for these because you just have to get $30 from one local seller, and bam, you get free shipping and free. I mean, it's a win-win-win-win-win. But that's how I got these. But you have to remember to go back to the Temu app every day for 7 days to get all the coupons. If you miss a day, you lose the rest of the coupons. And I've done that a couple times. Hi, Erica. Good to see you here. Yay! Erica is in the house. So this one is called Dark Green. So we're going to put the dark green swatch down. Zoop, 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 zoop. There we go. And then this next one is called Earth Yellow. Yeah, smooth and creamy and not having to prime them before use. I think that is awesome. I think you think you need some. Yeah, I love these. Oh my gosh. And like I said, the reason that I picked these up was, number one, I had the coupon. I had a 25 off 2501 coupon, which I was going to use because I don't let that one go to waste. The other coupons are like 10 off 1001, 5 off 501. The other coupons aren't as great, but you get one really good one in the 7 days, but you got to come back all 7 days in order to make sure you get that one. I think I got the 25 off 2501 on day 4. So it's not like you have to come back all 7 days to get the really good one. What are the coupon codes again? The coupon codes are Get 100 and Daily Coupon 100, and they're not really coupon codes. When you go to Temu, you just type them into the search bar. And if you're eligible for it, because like I said, I have 3 Temu accounts and only one of them is eligible for Get 100. I type it in every day on all 3 accounts, but only one of them actually lets me do it. But if your account is eligible for Get 100 or Daily Coupon 100, the first day you buy something, and you get to bypass the minimum order too. So, I mean, if you search for something that you really want, that you don't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff for, like if there's one embossing folder that you really, really want, if you search for it, stick it in your cart, it might come up because the algorithm in Temu is aggressively accurate. I mean, aggressively efficient. It's just the black is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's like pure absolute coverage in one pass. Oh, I love these. Okay, and there was gray and then there's the black. Oh my gosh, look at this. And you can see the black is still wet, but the rest of them have dried. So these aren't sticking around at all either. These are so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love these. Wonder what these markers look like on colored and darker paper. Oh, I will definitely try that, Kelly. I will definitely pull out some darker and colored paper. And you're welcome, Erica. And hi, Kathy. Kathy in the house. Yay, we've got Alabama in the house. And Erica Valerie wants you to know that she says hi. I'm just going to put it out there. The way she said she just wants you to know that she's here and says hi. But look at these. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. These are just incredible. I highly recommend these markers. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to try these on dark colored paper and light colored paper because you know I've got all of that in my within grabbing distance of my chair. So I will pull those out. But the next thing that I want to do before I do that is I want to do the drawing for the Arteza Dotting Tool kit. And I have to do a couple things because I have to put this on airplane mode so it doesn't show so I'm off chat now because I just put it on airplane mode and turned off Wi-Fi. So now what I've got to do is I've got to hold on, I have to make sure that this is in the right place because one of the times when I did this drawing one, it put some really, really risque pictures on the very bottom of it. And I don't want to get a ding from YouTube from having risque pictures. So I want to make sure I've got this way down there. You don't need to see all my little buttons that I haven't looked at. Let's get to, there we go. We'll go to the lucky draw. There we go. So now the only one that's up there is lucky draw. And that's Papa Bear. For those of you who know the story of Papa Bear, that's Papa Bear right there. Of course, that's Baby Bear because it's a baby bear. But that right there, that's Papa Bear. And that was the two of them looking out the sliding glass door one day. So that's Papa Bear. Rest in peace, my beautiful baby. All right, so here we go, lucky draw. And then I have to start one. So I forget how to do this every time I go here to do this. No, I don't want to remove ads, although I really should because of that pictures on the bottom. Somewhere there's a plus sign. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's down there. So plus, and I'm going to do number. And this one is going to be the Arteza Dotting Tool set. So I have to type that out. So I want to make sure that you can see it. Yep. Arteza. That's not how you spell Arteza. Arteza And I've heard people say Arteza too. I don't know which is the correct pronunciation. I still say Arteza Tool set. Okay, and the range is 1 to, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to push it off to the side so it goes away for a moment. 1 to 16, because there were 16 eligible ones. There's no exceptions. Theme color, repeatable, draw count 1. I need to draw 1 winner. Okay, and then make sure that nothing is, okay, there we go. And then I hit draw. Here we go. Let's see who wins. I can't see the chat, so if y'all are chatting, I can't see any of it because I have my phone on airplane mode so that no notifications pop up. But draw. Here we go. Number 3. Number 3 is the lucky winner. Can you see the 3? There it is, right up there. See the number 3? Now I got to go to my pictures and find out who number 3 is. Hold on a sec. So here's my pictures. Pictures. Darn it. Library. Pictures. There we go. So this is, let's see, that's number 16, 17, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Is this number 3? Yes, this is number 3. The winner is, oh my gosh, Valerie won! Look, it's Pretty Nails by Valerie! Woot, woot! Valerie won the Arteza Dotting Tool set! Yay, Valerie! See, sarcasm pays off. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put this back on normal stuff and turn on the Wi-Fi and turn off that and pull this back out so I can get my chat back up so I can look at it. There we go. I'm back online. Woot, woot! Yay, Valerie! Okay, so Valerie, remember to come back to I'll put it in a post in YouTube. So just search my name and look for posts, and I will give you the link for the winner's form. Now, remember, you have to fill that out correctly, which means that 6-character alphanumeric code, but you all know that. So yay, Valerie! Okay, so let's pull out some colored cardstock here. So I've got a piece of dark colored cardstock here, right there. I've got a dark brown one. Hi, Brucey. You're back. I see you. I do. I see the little Bruce. I see you, little Brucey. Yes, ma'am. Hi, little girl. She's over here by my paper drawer. She's rubbing my hand while I'm trying to pull out papers so that I can show you this on dark and light colored papers. She's so cute. You're so cute. You're such a cutie pie. Yes, you are. You're such a cutie pooty girl. Yes, you are. All right, so here we go. So I've got browns. I've got a bunch of browns. Those are all browns. I don't want a brown. I would like a darker one. Let's see if I've got a darker one in here. Excuse me. I don't know if you all heard that, but I just had a little bit of a burp. Well, here's another color. Here's some other colors that I have open. What do I have in here? So I've got, there's a darker brown. Let's try the darker brown. And we'll do this beautiful yellow one, and we'll do this red one right here. I'd like a blue one. Let's see, I'm glad you're here, Valerie. I had to fill in with the sarcasm. It was rough, but I appreciated the extra paycheck. There you go, Erica. Okay, so we've got two masters of sarcasm in the house. All right, then there is a cool color. So we've got a dark brown. We've got a light warm color, a dark warm color, and a dark cool color. So that's what we're going to use. Oh, wait, I've got another one down in here. Hold on. I got this in here, too. Let's see if I can get it out. Oh, it's hiding. Why are you hiding? How come I can see you but can't pull you out? There we go. So we've got a teal as well. So here we go. So we got these to test these on. Oh, my gosh. I'm so looking. How many of you are looking forward to seeing these markers on these papers? Oh, my gosh. I just can't even. These are just... Whoop! Teal fell away. Oop. Okay, everything's falling away on me now. There we go. So there we go. We've got a lemon and a white, and then the other colors to use. Let me put the rest of this away. There we go. And we've already tried them on watercolor paper because that's what this swatch thing is. So I was going to do watercolor paper, but I don't need to do that anymore. Yay! So here we go. Here we go. So yeah, Kelly says that she's ready to test this out. All right, so we're going to start this out on the darkest color that I pulled out. We're going to start this out on the brown. And I wish I had a piece of black paper, but I couldn't even find black paper the last time I looked. I know I have black paper in here somewhere, but I don't know. And I can't even find the gray now. I had gray the last time, a dark gray color, and I can't even find that this time. I don't know where it happened to it. It's around here somewhere. It's hiding from me because, of course, it's hiding from me. All right, so... let's try on this brown, let's try some of these light colors. Let's try a couple from the first row, a couple from the second, no, that's not a row, that's a column. A couple from the first column, a couple from the second column, a couple from the third column. So let's start here with a couple from the first column. And I have to remember to put these back in every time that I use them so that I remember where they go. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna draw my thingy. You know, why not? And just draw the same thing that I draw every time I go to draw something. Just because this is the thing that I draw. Now, I have not let this fully dry yet. I want to see if these are going to bleed. And no, they really don't. Look at that. It's really not pulling up the other color from that color. Oh my gosh, I am in love with these. Oh, this is so cool. So you can find, gotta organize the craft room so I can find the black and gray paper. You are absolutely right, Amira. That's going to be a job. That's really going to be a job. What I really want to do is I want to pull everything out of this room and I want to rearrange it the way I want it. You know that I've done the calendar game, which you get to, or the calendar promotion, which you get to by typing in Q, 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 the letter Q 4 times in the search bar. If you're eligible for the calendar game, it will come up for you. You come back every day for 20 days and you click on open this box. You want to start the one, I found that they've done it 2 different ways now. They're doing it where you don't have to buy anything and where you do have to buy something and you want to buy something. You don't want to do it the free way. You actually want to buy something and you want to wait until it tells you that you can buy 2 things. And then of course I buy enamel brooches because I search for them and because the algorithm is so aggressively accurate, it shows me enamel brooches and I pick them up for like $1 a piece. So I start the calendar game for $2. But the reason that you want to buy something is because the very first day of the calendar game, do all the things. It's annoying. It is a pain in the butt. It's the stupid little spinny things that Temu does. It's the stupid little games that Temu does. They're annoying. They're awful. Do them. Because once you've bought those, once you've picked the items that you get for free, and once you've picked your major item, and it doesn't really matter what major item you pick, because anytime during the 20 days, you can change it. So you don't have to pick what you absolutely want to get for free at the end, at the beginning. But once you've picked your major item that you want, come on, baby bear, you got to go up there. Sorry about him bumping the camera. Come on, Butsky Upsky, there you go. But once you've picked your major item, you buy your 2 items, and then while you're doing all the things where you're sitting there and poking the things and spinning the spinner and doing all the annoying stuff that Temu makes you do, one of the things that allows you to do is get one of your items for absolutely free, even if it's local shipping. So one of your items you're going to get shipped to you free if you start the game by paying for something. If you start the game without paying for something, then you don't get anything for free. So bear that in mind, that you want to start the game when you buy 2 items. Don't start it when you have to buy $13 for stuff. Buy it when you have to buy 2 items to start it. Yes, and the Cricut lamp. You're absolutely right, Kelly. I have to get my Cricut lamp up because I'm still using this one. Yes, I am still using this little bitty lamp that I got off of I don't know where a long time ago that's lighting up my spot. Yes, I need to do all the things. Anyway, why I was talking about the calendar game is because that big item can be up to like $60. And I have gotten five 53-inch tall, 18-inch deep, 44-inch wide wireframe shelves that I'm going to use underneath a bunk in the craft room so that this will actually also be the guest bedroom, but there will be a bunk above these 5 bookshelves, and they're going to be on wheels so that I can pull them out and push them back in, and they're 18 inches deep, so they will hold anything that I want to put on them. Oh my gosh, I got all 5 of them for free from the calendar game. As you're going through the 20 days, don't bother buying anything. Yeah, you got the option to buy $20 worth of stuff and get another free item, but I never do that. Of course I don't do that. Why would I do that? I don't. So you buy your 2 items to start it. You get 1 free item on the first day, and then you wait 20 days. You buy another $25 or $30 worth of stuff because you have to actually buy stuff to get the big thing for free. So for an outlay of about $30, you get about $90 worth of stuff. There you go, in 20 days. There's another tip for Temu. I'm full of them. I've been doing Temu for so long. I'm just full of these tips. Yeah, these colors are beautiful on this paper. Now, what color do I want to make the butterfly? I think I'm going to make the butterfly. Oh, what color do I want the butterfly? I'm going to make the butterfly teal. I think the butterfly should be teal. So there we go. We'll do a teal butterfly. There we go. And then the little antennas on the butterfly, because that's just the way my butterfly rolls. And then I'm going to use this beautiful dark purple to make the trail of the butterfly. There we go. All the way around there and back to the flower. Ta-da! There it is. That is absolutely gorgeous. I think that these colors are stunning. Absolutely stunning on dark brown. Okay, dark brown. Next color, we're going to do the same exact picture because it's the one I always draw, because it's the one I'm good at, on this beautiful red here. And I'm going to start with the grass this time. I'm going to start with the grass and the stalk. So let's see. The colors are beautiful on the people. Good evening, all. Hey, Elena. Elena's in the house. Woot woot. We got New Jersey in the house. Yay! I feel like I've missed so much. How late am I? It started at 8:45, so we're about halfway through a typical Chatty Crafty live, maybe a little less than that. Oh, Annette's in the house. When did I miss Annette? Oh my goodness gracious, Annette came in. Ooh, hi Annette, I missed you. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Oh, I got a little too excited. I spit all over my paper. Sorry about that. Sorry. Ignore those little dots. They don't exist. How come my paper color hasn't changed? Why is this so... I am 2.5 minutes behind on this. There we go. Now my feed is right. There we go. Okay, ignore these little dots on here. I got a little overexcited and I kind of spit on my paper. I'm sorry. Yes. Oh, I didn't even ask Elena. Oh my gosh, I was chatting with you earlier today. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I'm sitting there chatting away with Elena, completely thinking I'm talking to somebody completely different than Elena. And my brain was, I had just finished going into Ollie's, so my brain was in anxiety overdrive. And I'm sitting there chatting with Elena like she's somebody else. And I made one comment that was just wrong. It's like, it made no sense. And Elena just was such a trooper, such a wonderful person that she just ignored my weird comment. It was great. And then she said that she had to go out and see something. And she made a comment, like a comment that didn't make any sense for the person that I thought I was talking to make. And I looked at the name finally. I'm like, oh, well, I'm not talking to who I thought I was talking to. So silly. I am so silly. Oh my goodness gracious. Have you ever made silly mistakes like that? Because that really was a silly mistake. I'm going to use the red on this. I'm going to use a warm color on this warm color and see how saturated these colors are. Because if this looks good on this paper, you know it's a good one. So here we go. Oh, I should have made the... Oh, wow, it just went right over the stem. You can't really see the red on this paper, which it doesn't really surprise me because, I mean, they're very, very similar in colors, tones. So let's pick a different one, but it's the same general. Oh, boy, these things just pop right out of there. What's that from? Some movie where something keeps losing its eyes. Pop right out of there. I can't remember. But some movie, that's from somebody. Somebody will remember in there. They'll tell me at some point in time. 3 marker sets from Temu. Wonderful swatching, creamy pour, Posca, etc. markers. Yeah, okay. So Elena Doris is catching you up. So here we go. So I'm going to try this again. Oh! Oh, I am in love with these markers. I am so in love with these markers. Oh my gosh. I highly recommend these. 12 out of 10. 30 out of 10. These markers are simply incredible. Look at how creamy and juicy they are. Oh my goodness gracious. I love this so much. I am having so much fun. I hope y'all are having fun too. Yeah, they do. They just layer the color right on. I didn't even expect that. Oh, goodness gracious. And then we'll just make the little chain. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. There is flower number 2. Chatty Crafty standard flower number 2. All right, so we've got 2. I'll show them all to you at the end so you can see them all next to each other because we've got to keep going because I'm just... I love these. I love these markers. These markers, oh, I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I'm not going to do the stem and the grafts first. I'm going to do the flower first. Let's see. Nope, I don't want to do it. Oh, I'm going to start with one of these other colors. Let's see. What's this one? Is this the earth one? No, that's the pinkish orange. Where's the earth one? Where's the one that I want to try? Earth yellow. So it's this one. This one right here. Even on the rest, they're showing up really, really. Wow, that's cool to hear, Doris. I am in love with these markers. I mean, these markers are so smooth and they're so saturated. They just cover the paper. It is so beautiful. These are such a dream to work with. I don't know. Maybe I'm holding back a little bit. Maybe you don't quite get exactly how much I love these markers. Maybe I'm not being quite, as effluent and as what's effervescent as I want to be. I mean, maybe I'm holding back too much. I'm sorry about that. If I'm holding back too much, let me know and I will try to be more forthright and forthcoming with my opinion of these markers. Now, somebody mentioned something about the layering. I'm going to try layering these. I don't know what Poncho looked them up the other day when Chatty mentioned them. I don't know what Poncho looked them up the other day when Chatty mentioned them. That one I'm not getting, Elena. I'm not sure what Poncho is. So you'll have to do that even on the red they are coming through. So I'm going to try layering this. Those okay, those markers. Look at this. Oh, look at the layering. Oh, look at that. You get the depth. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Where's another blue? I'm going to layer another blue on top of that just because I can. Oh my God. You have the Posca. Oh, Doris. Okay. How do these, spell check change? Of course, spell check changed your word. That's what spell check does. I mean, that's just what they do. So you have the Posca markers. Okay. So Doris, how do these, dear Timu, she hates those. You're absolutely right, Valerie. I hate them. They're just awful, really and truly. In case you couldn't tell, they're just awful, just terrible. I love the way they layer. Every time you suggest something and I try something else, the voice changed. I love it. So, God, my slippery fingers. She meant Pasca. Oh, okay. All right, so she meant Posca. So instead of poncho, it was Posca. Okay, so I don't know what Posca. Looked them up the other day when Chatty mentioned them. Oh, okay, so you didn't know what Posca markers are. You weren't here at the beginning when I was talking about them. There's a guy on Facebook that I watch that takes the actual Posca markers, and he has this line drawing and pencil on his paper, and he pops off the lids to pop, and he does drawings with them, and it's so cool looking, and I absolutely love them. I got to make sure I get these back in the right order. G154, G277, so they go in this order. I need to remember not to pull out two at the same time. That's a bad idea. Don't do that, Chatty. So yeah, so here we go. The voice change, I love it. Stop being shy about giving your opinion. Yes, Elena, I know I should really learn to be more forthright and authentic. I really understand that. Sorry, I was trying to say that I have seen them but don't own them. You've seen them, but oh darn it. So yeah, they are paint. Where's the box that they came in? It is actually an acrylic marker set by JusArt. And there are links in the description of this for you can buy them through Walmart, and they're affiliate links. I will get a teeny tiny bit of money, but like I said the last time, I keep forgetting that the camera's down here. Elena, totally not ready for this live stream, even though I had an hour and 15 minutes from the time my show ended to the time that this started to get ready. Totally didn't do it. Don't hold your breath on me ever being ready for one of these. But so the camera's in the wrong place again. Brucey, what are you doing? There's nothing down there for you to be playing in. I don't know what, anyway, I'll check on her later. But the links in the description are to Walmart. But in the earlier parts of this video, if you want to go back and watch, I explain completely how to get these for almost nothing from Temu. If your account allows you to do the Get 100 code or the Daily Coupon 100 code, one of those two codes is how I got this. I got these for almost free. And it's not just these. I got these and these and these for almost free using that Get 100 code. But I'm not doing these today. I'm concentrating on these acrylic markers today because I am in love with them. Okay, I am in love with them. I am in love with these markers. These are like such great markers. And you know what? I'm going to layer the stock too. I can do this. I love the fact that I can layer these and they still just pop right out of there. Just whoop. I have so many mediums and versions of mediums. It's getting ridiculous. You know, Elena, I'm right there with you. I am totally right there with you. Yeah, I really am. I'm totally right there with you. I did not need more markers. Y'all know this about me. Y'all know that I am such a massive marker hoarder. I am a marker junkie. And there are worse things that I could be, but I am a total marker junkie. I did not need any more markers in any way, shape, form, or fashion by any stretch of the imagination. That did not stop me from buying these. Erica, not sure she will be letting these out of her sight. No, no, these are mine. These are mine. But I did tell you how to get them for almost free. I mean, I did do that. And if you don't want to wait for the daily coupon thing to work from Temu, you can use one of the affiliate links, because one of the affiliate links is this exact same set of markers, but you know, just bear that in mind that I got these for almost free by using the, look at that, look how cool that looks. Oh my gosh, I am in love with these. I don't know if I've expressed my opinion clearly. I know, I figured she was going to procure some for each of us. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I did tell you how to get them for almost free. Let's see. Willpower is overrated. Yeah, willpower is overrated, especially when it comes to markers. I can't not buy beautiful markers. I love them so much. I don't know what it is about me and markers, but I absolutely love markers. But look at this layering effect. Oh my gosh, whoever suggested the layering thing, whoever noticed the layering thing was beautiful. Thank you so much for putting it out there for the rest of us to enjoy this wonderful little romp through layering. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, butterfly. I need a butterfly. Let's try one of these lighter colors on this light paper. Let's see how this works. So we're going to pop right out of there again. These are just, they really pop out of the container really well. Okay, I'm going to take off 1/1,000,000th of a star for the fact that they pop out of the container too quickly. So they're at 29.999 to the millionth decimal place. Just so you know. But look at that. I can still see it on there. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but I can still see on, yeah, it is. It's coming through on the camera. Look at that. Look at how beautiful it is. I mean, it's almost the exact same color, and you can still see where the paint is versus the paper. Oh my gosh, and I'm going to layer it because I can, because this is fun, because the layering of these colors is just plain fun. I'm just going to put that out there. This is just plain fun, and then I'm going to put some orange on top of it. Dear Timu, you've broken my friend. Sincerely, Valerie. Yes, okay, yeah, Timu's broken your friend, Valerie. I do have to admit that. Look at this, look at how beautiful these are. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. Oh, I cannot recommend these enough. I really cannot recommend these enough. These are incredible. And they were so much cheaper than Posca. Even if I had bought these for full price, I think that this particular set was like $18. Even if I had bought these for a full price, because a Posca marker like this, just one Posca marker like this is like $4. This marker in Posca would be $4. $4. $18. I know which one I'm going with. That's me. Valerie Craft Store wants to put my picture on the wall and the most shopping at our store. I can't think about how much I saved yesterday. I mean, spent. Yeah, who was it that said that they were going broke, saving all this money? Or Valerie, they fixed her. There you go. Yeah. Or they fixed me. There you go. I have so many bottles of Making Memory acrylic paints I got when they were going out of business years ago, and some probably still done for, and some are probably done, but they might be. But you know what? You still have them all. What type of tips? What type? I'm not sure what you're asking about tips. If it's Timu tips or if it's marker tips, I don't know. I spit on it again. I'm so excited. I'm spitting on my paper. I mean, come on. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's that one done. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've already done a brown, so we're going to do these other colors. Now, this one's going to be a very small flower. I really don't have much room to put it on. I think actually of us have uttered those words. I say it all the time. I'm broke but saved a fortune. There you go. That's exactly what it is, a lady. You're broke but saved a fortune, because I feel very much the same way. Oh my gosh, look how crisp and clear and beautiful that red is on that blue. Oh my gosh, I love these. All right, we're going to do a layer of pink on this one for the flower. So it's going to be a nice reddish pink flower. It's going to have to be smaller than my other flowers, though. I mentioned the nibs of the markers. Oh, the nibs of the markers. Okay, yeah, they're brush tips. These are the little brush tips that you get all the time from all the other little markers. This is my favorite type of marker tip. In fact, I tested out last Friday a set of markers that were just the brush tip, because a lot of them are brush tip on one side and nib tip on the other, and I don't really like those as much because I very rarely use the nib tips, and I like the ones that were all brush tips because all the ink I knew was going through that, and that's the same with these. All of the ink that comes out of this marker is going to come out of this brush tip, and I love that. I love that so much. So here we go. We're just going to add a little bit, and we're not going to actually do the whole thing. We're just going to add a little bit of color there, and then we're going to take this lightest one and add a little bit more color. If you're spitting, we don't need Mr. Spritzer now, do we? We may not need Mr. Spritzer, but Mr. Spritzer is here. Just so you know, I know where my banana bottle is. Just so you know, here's my little banana bottle, banana for size. So Mr. is there. Pink, yes, absolutely. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that little, oh, look how cool that looks. I love this. I feel like I can actually do art now. I've never really felt like I could do art because I'm not a very artist at all. I don't do colors well. I feel like I can do that now. And that's amazing. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're going to go to a different planet this time. This time our stock is going to be blues instead of greens, and see how that looks on this paper right here. There we go. So there's the start of it, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do some shading with these other ones. Same, but the resale shops yesterday, and currently pending finalizing my cart for AC last. Oh, that's true, Doris. Thank you for saying that. This is the last day of the AC vault sale. The AmericanCraft.com vault sale ends today. So if there's anything that you're thinking about getting, it's there. Doris sent me a code. Doris, if you would please put that in the Chatty Crafty group so that other people can see it too. I don't have access to it right now, and I'm gonna forget when this is over because I'm like, my brain is like seized up on marker ecstasy. So I'm gonna forget when this is over to put it out there. But if you would please, if you are so inclined and if you were willing to do so, if you would please put that in the Chatty Crafty Facebook group so that everybody can partake of it. Because yes, the American Craft Vault sale ends today. That doesn't mean it's not going to be replaced by something else tomorrow, but it very definitely ends today. And Doris also mentioned that the discount has gone from 80% to 70%. So that extra 10% has gone away at this point. By the way, if anyone who wants a Cricut Joy, Ollie's has the original Joy bundle pack for $79.99. Yes, that's true, Elena, but it's regional. I was in multiple Ollie's today, and not a single one of them had the Joy pack in there, and I was looking for it, not because I wanted to buy it, but because I wanted to film it, and I could not find it in any of the Ollie's that I was in today. So, I mean, I was in West Coast, no, not West Coast, I was in East Coast Florida stores today. I went to Palm Coast and Daytona and one other. No, okay, Orange City's not East Coast. And New Smyrna. I guess I went to 4 today. Oh my God, did I go to 4 Ollie's today? Whew, okay, I did. Oh, wow, that's a lot. No wonder my anxiety was sparking all over the place. Anyway, but yeah, so not in any of the 4 stores. In the 4 East Coast Florida stores that I was in today, they were not there. So they just came out with a new Joy machine that can do more than the Joy. Oh, that's cool. All right. Oh, so Amira says that they just came out with a new Joy that does more than the original Joy. Now, I only use my Joy to make sentiments that I can't buy stamps for. That's the entire reason that I got a Joy. I'm not ever going to use vinyl on it. It's not something I do. Or I can't say not ever, but I'm most likely going to rarely use vinyl in it. So that's just not something that I do. Nope, we're going to use blues for the grass too. And so I'm good with my little Joy the way it is, but if you're going to do vinyl and things like that, then some of the extra things like the Joy Extra or some of the new one that Amir is talking, that might be cool. I think the price starts at $99. That's not bad. I found, I know many are out of stock. I found one that only got 4 to start with. Wow. And the one that I got mine had shelves of them. See, it's the inequitable distribution of the liquidations through Ollie's, and it's something that I keep talking about, that I wish that Ollie's was more equitable with their distribution of items. The new one is nice, but I have the Cricut Explorer Air 2. That's a nice one. If you're going to do vinyl, absolutely get one of the big ones, because they're really nice to have that. I actually had to go to someone else's haul video and click their link, but then it did provide an affiliate 10% off. I will see who that person was and share it either here or in the worst case in the group. That's good, Doris. I appreciate that. I don't care if somebody else gets the affiliate link. They're not going to offer me one. And like we said earlier today, I don't remember who I was talking to one of the two of you. I don't remember who I was talking to when I said this, but they're not going to offer me an affiliate link. Maybe it was you, Doris. I can't remember. Brain fuzzy, anxiety, panic disorder, all that other good stuff. I used the term good liberally there. But what I was talking about, I lost my train of thought. I sidetracked and lost my train of thought. Oh, I don't care who gets the affiliate link. They're not going to offer me one because of the way I badmouthed that laser thing. I mean, I went off on that laser thing. That laser thing was terrible. Don't buy the double laser big thing, Mark. It sucks. If you don't believe me that it sucks, go to 3 or 4 Fridays back on my live stream where I tested it out. It's horrible. The little one laser thing, beautiful, wonderful, excellent. The large 13-inch 2 laser thing, sucks. Sucks rocks. That large 2 laser thing is as bad as these markers are good. Did you see where I put that in there? It came out on the 26th. Okay, there's the one that came out. The one where I badmouthed those is the 26th. Thank you, Amir, for putting it out there. They had them in Dover, Delaware for $79. The Cricut Explorer 5 was also released that same day. Ooh, so there's an Explorer 5 now. Wow, yes, it's crazy, the differences in the flyers. This blue piece would make a great bookmark. Oh, you know what, Kelly? You are absolutely right. That would be a beautiful bookmark. Oh my goodness gracious. Look, I'm going to be an artist now. I'm going to add shading. Look at that. I can do that with these pens. I feel so accomplished. Oh my goodness, I feel so good. I'm gonna make a yellow butterfly on this. Okay, so here we go with the yellow's butterfly. So I gotta make a little bitty teeny tiny butterfly on this one because I don't have much room for a butterfly. So there we go, a little teeny tiny butterfly there, and I'm gonna put a little bit of orange on the butterfly. I mean, it was respectful, but thorough and accurate. Yes, I don't even think it was respectful. It sucked. It was a terrible, terrible machine, and don't buy it. I mean, it was $26, and that was $25 too much, really and truly. Honestly, they did give me my money back for it because I sent them the pictures of how absolutely awful the lasers were lined up. So I now have a completely free double wand cat toy at this point. That's the only thing it's good for, is to use it as a double-wanded cat toy. I'm like Darth Maul with cat toys. Oh, yes, I'm a geek. No, I mean the machines were released on... Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, never mind. I was being all egocentric there when I thought you were talking about my video was released on the 26th. Sorry about that. Oops. When I'm going to make a little red line for this one. So this little butterfly is going to have a little red line. Oh, look, I can even make tiny little dots with this. Oh, this is so cool. It's pressure sensitive. Look at those tiny little dots that I made with, oh my gosh, I love this. You're right, Kelly. This is absolutely beautiful as a bookmark. That is absolutely gorgeous. That is so cool. I spit on it again, dang it. I'm too excited. I'm just way too excited. Okay, dark blue. All right, so here we go with the dark blue right here. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. All right. Focus. What do I want to do this time? I think I'm going to make orange grass this time because why not? See, and they pop right out of there. They lose a millionth of a star for the fact that they pop out too easily. That's it. Everything else is absolutely perfect and totally wonderful. These, they pop out way too quickly and way too easily. If I'm going to make the grass orange, I can't start with orange. Oh, we're going to do these darker colors down here. I haven't used this color at all yet on any paper, so we're going to make the center of the flower this color. Oh my gosh, I can do shading with this. Oh, I love this so much. Oh my goodness gracious. In case you can't tell, I really like these markers. I don't know if you've noticed that. And I'm smacking my lips, and that annoys me. I'm going to listen to this live stream later. I'm going to go, Chatty, quit smacking your lips. You know you're not supposed to be doing that. That's not good. It sounds terrible in the microphone, and you know it sounds terrible, but there you are, smacking your lips. There we go. So there's that. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a black outline around that and see how this, because I have not tried doing anything with this black marker either. So I'm going to see if I can make a little black, like, shadow outline of this, like there. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I feel like such an accomplished artist. Look at that. I've got a little shadow there. Oh, that's so cool. All right, now what color was I going to make the grass in this one? I can't remember. I'm going to do oranges. I'm going to make the grass oranges. Oh, I need to make the leaves, the petals first. I'm going to use this, the purple. I'm going to use the purple on the blue and see how that looks. Okay, so... Oh, Kelly gave me a little emoji. That's one of the emojis from my thingy. Yes. Yes, we are underwhelmed with that two. Yes, we were very underwhelmed with that two laser thing. That two laser thing was just absolutely awful. Okay, it is picking up a little bit of the black into the purple, but not bad, and really not, I mean, just a little bit on those lines. And actually, it looks really good like that. I'm going to say that I like that. Oh, goodness gracious. I've got two pens out now. I shouldn't do that. I need to remember to put them back away. I have to remember to put them back away, or I'm going to lose where they go. And then I'm going to put some gray in here just to give it a little bit extra shine and pretty color and stuff. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. I need more purple. I need more purple in my flower. So let's do a little bit more purple right there, just like so. Look at this. Look how much of an accomplished, I look like a real artist doing this. This is so cool. Oh my goodness gracious. I can't get over it right now. Oranges for the grass and the leaves and stuff. Zip, zip, zip. There we go. I'm going to have y'all drawing this thing too before long. I mean, you're going to sit there and look at it and go, okay, yeah, I know how to do that now. I've seen Chatty do it so many times. I know exactly how to do that little flower thingy. All right, so there's that one, and then we're going to put a little bit extra in here with that, and a little bit down. Oh, I love this. That's the other two people just said it sucks. Oh, the other two people said it sucks too. Yeah, it's terrible. It really is. It's an awful, awful thing. You really just don't. Yeah, the orange is so pretty. I bet it's hard to go to sleep after the live as you get so worked up and excited, but I love it, and that's one reason I keep coming back. Oh, thank you, Sue. I appreciate that. That's so sweet of you. And this is going to be, I'm sorry, this is TMI. I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to turn off the, while my hands are here, if you want to turn off your sound, you're more than welcome to. Wait, why isn't... Oh, there it is. Okay, it is still moving. I'm going to put my hands right here. If you don't want to hear the TMI, you can turn it off for while my hands are right here. Okay, so actually I go to sleep. I don't go to sleep at night at all because of my anxiety, but I relax pretty well after these live streams because right now I am stress sweating like you wouldn't believe. And I have to go take a shower after these live streams because I can't stand the way I smell when I get done with these because the anxiety makes me stress sweat so bad. And there's a commercial that says that stress sweat smells different from regular sweat, and it's so right, it does. Okay. Now, you can turn your sound back up. Now you can listen to me again if you didn't want to listen to that nasty stuff, that TMI that I was sharing there. Nobody asked, but I thought I'd tell you that. But yeah, I have to. I can't do one of these lives without then following it up with that. Amira, the reviews have said no real reason to update the Explorer Air, but the Joy was a big difference. I like the Explorer 2 because I can use old cartridge. Oh, that's cool. I like things that are backwards compatible. So there we go. I got a little heart sign from Kelly. And Amira is laughing at what Doris said. I missed what Amira said. I missed what Doris said. 2 weeks later, has anyone heard from Cece? Meanwhile, Cece hasn't moved from the desk in the marker. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm known to do that, where I sit there and I start working with markers and things like, oh, I've already done this color. Where I sit there, I start working with craft things, and I'll forget to eat. I'll forget to do all of that stuff. I'll just sit here and play with my markers and stuff. All right, I need grass now. All right, so we're gonna keep on with the orange motif for the grass, and I'm gonna make grass out of this. I love these markers. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you figured that out by now. I don't know if I've like been, upfront with my opinion of these markers, but I absolutely love these markers. These are probably one of my all-time favorite ever sets of markers at this point. I'm so stunned by how good this looks. And I mean, I've been drawing this since I was probably knee-high to a grasshopper. I don't know how old I was when I started drawing this picture. I really couldn't tell you because I really have no idea. But I mean, I'm just absolutely loving these markers. This is my favorite way to do this. Elaine, I agree. I won't be updating until my machine no longer turns on. There we go. Okay. I agree with you, Amira. I keep phones forever. We actually did upgrade our phone last November, and we went from like 11 to 17, and we're going to stay that way until we get to like 25 or something like that. I feel like we do learn so much when we come from, I don't know if you're learning anything today other than how to draw this particular picture, and the fact that I kind of like these just a little bit, just tiny bit. They're okay. They're all right. I mean, it's markers. No, I'm so kidding. These are so perfect. I love these. Look at these cute little lines that I can do. Look how accomplished I look. I look like a real artist doing this stuff. Zoo. I am so impressing myself so much. Look at that. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I'm going to wait until you are ready to give your final assessment on the markers. You know, Valerie, you might have to wait a while. I'm still on the fence on it. I mean, I'm going to 6-7 this. Oh, did I go there? Yes, I think I went there. I don't know why kids these days think this is theirs. I mean, I'm Gen X. I have been doing this since I was like knee-high to a grasshopper too. You know, do I want fries, onion rings? The kids these days, they steal our stuff and they think it's new. It's not new. This is our stuff. Get off my lawn. No. You know what I mean. Every time I open it's updating. Your Cricut. I haven't opened my Cricut in 2 weeks now. I need to get back to doing sentiments on it because that's why I bought it. I need to use it. And I actually finally have a little table out in the family room because I was using my Cricut in the family room completely. I didn't even use it in my craft room anymore, for obvious reasons. But I was using my Cricut in the family room, and I've got a little table set up for it. So it sits next to me, and when I'm sitting in my chair, and I can just sit there and run the sheets through it and everything. So yeah, I love my Cricut. I do. I really love my little Cricut Joy. It is perfect for what I need it to do. They just made a big update to, oh, they did. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to update Design Space too. I don't just subscribe to Design Space anymore. I just import what I want to use it for free. There you go. Was it a get off my lot of Simpson? Get off my lawn is, I don't know if it's a Simpsons reference. It probably is because Simpsons has been around for 30 years now. I associate it with a boomer thing, the boomer get off my lawn thing. and I'm Gen X, so it sounds very Simpsons. It still runs great for what it does. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to update it. You did go there. Everything we did, they think they've discovered. Even their music and movies. I know. Oh my gosh. I was talking to somebody who's a millennial. All right. So, and I don't have any, I'm not ageist. I don't really care what generation anybody's from, other than Gen X is like the best generation ever, and we're going to be the last one standing, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I was talking to a millennial, and she did the Renegade thing, and I asked her, if it can't, I told her about Young Guns, and she had never heard of the movie Young Guns. The Renegader, what's it? Oh, it's something Saddle Up. I can't remember exactly what the line is, but it's from Young Guns. And then somebody made it into a song, and she only knew it as the song. She didn't know that it was a line from Young Guns, the movie with Kiefer Sutherland. And I had to let her know. And so, she got to learn something that way. And I actually really love when generations start talking to each other, because they get to learn things from each other. And I think that's one of the biggest travesties that's going on in the just in the world in general, is that people who know these things, people who have these cures and these remedies and these things that they've been using for years and years and years, they're not being passed on, because the younger generations aren't listening to the older generations anymore. And some of these really cool things that people do is being lost. And one of the thing that made me think of that, not just the Young Guns thing, but I saw a video, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, where somebody punched a head of lettuce down to get the core out, and they thought it was this new wonderful thing that they'd never seen before. I'm like, child, I've been doing that since I was 5 years old. So, I mean, to the fact that they thought it was new and unique means that this information, this knowledge is being lost. Okay, off my soapbox. All right, so anyway, there's the blue one. Oh, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Hold on. I need something else. I need the path. Zip, 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 zip. There we go. Now the butterfly has a path. Anyway, I love when my kids say, "Mom, things are different these days." I laugh every time. They have no clue. I forgot. Yeah, exactly. I have forgotten more than they know. And I think a lot of it is, and this is going to be talking about teaching, which is something that comes up most of the times in my lives, is that one of the things about when Gen X is the last generation of students that was taught when the teachers wrote their own final exams. So the teachers weren't teaching to a test, they were teaching a subject. And they made sure that their students learned the subject, and then they tested them on what they taught. So if the students paid attention in class, they were assured of passing the test. It's not like that anymore. The teachers don't know what's on the test, and they have to teach everything or nothing. And what it ends up being is the classes are nothing but test-taking skills. And I have to admit that I'm guilty of that a couple of years that I taught, and then I stopped that and started going back to teaching. But it's just amazing how much more you learn when your teacher writes your final exam, as opposed to when a company like Pearson writes your final exam. Not sponsored, hate them. Okay, I hate Pearson more than I hate that stupid laser thing. But that's what happens when the teachers no longer write their final exams, is you end up with a bunch of kids that don't learn the subject, they learn how to take a test, and they get very anxious, and there's so many kids that have test-taking anxiety, it's not even funny these days. My daughter said yesterday when she got in my car and Fleetwood Mac was on, she said it with shock and said, "Mom, I didn't know you knew." Mom, I didn't know you knew who Fleetwood Mac was. Okay, yeah, that's our generation. Stevie Nicks is ours. I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. Stevie Nicks is totally ours. Gen X raised on neglect and Hose-water. Yes, you're absolutely right. I rode in the back of a truck when I was a kid. It was great. I loved it. It was the most fun thing in the world. And now you get arrested for a kid riding in the back of a truck. I had so much fun in the back of a truck. Yeah. Was it dangerous? Yes. Was it fun? Oh, yes. I love when my kids say, "Mom, oh, lawn, oh, lawn, not lot." Yeah, get off my lawn. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there we go. So Amira said lawn, not lot. My daughter just said yesterday, oh, that was the Fleetwood Mac thing. So yeah, okay. I love these. I'm just going to put it out there. I absolutely love these. I told you I'd show you all of them at the end. So here they are. Here's the yellow one, the blue one, the rust one, the brown one, and the bookmark one. Look at those. I mean, I love these markers. I cannot say enough good things about these markers. I absolutely love these markers. These markers are amazing. I can't. You see if you can get the Get 100 or the Daily Coupon 100 to work so that you can get those $25 off 2501, 30 off 3001. 10 off 1001, whatever, to buy these markers through Temu. I got all 3 sets of these markers when all was said and done. I got all 3 sets of these markers from the same seller. Local shipping, and they might have been shipped from Walmart, so the links in the description might be the exact same link that you'd get them from if you buy them from Temu, but they're much cheaper through Temu. I got all of these for like 32, so $7 and pennies, like 32.13 or something like that. So, and you know, why are we bubble wrapping kids? Exactly. Pain is a good teacher. You know, I can remember times when I would be sitting there doing something and, you know, my dad, because my dad was great. My mother was crap, but my dad was great. My dad would sit there and go, that's gonna hurt. And I'd sit there and keep playing with it. And I'd get, like, say I'm playing with a mousetrap. That's gonna hurt. And I'd sit there and keep playing with, that's gonna hurt. And I'd sit there and keep playing with, and then I'd hurt myself and he'd go, hurt, didn't it? I'm like, He's like, not gonna do that again, are you? I mean, pain is a good teacher. It really is. I have never done that with a mousetrap again because it hurt. That thing snapped on my little finger and it hurt so bad. Yes, these get a 9.9 out of 10. No, I'm sorry, Valerie, you're wrong. These get a 99 out of 10. These are awesome. I love these so much. These are beautiful. I'm sorry. I hate to disagree with you, Valerie. I apologize for that. I should not be disagreeing with my guild. I really should be supportive and wonderful, but I'm sorry. It's a 99 out of 10. You got your decimal in the wrong place. I grew up in New York. I had summer weekend house 10 minutes from work. Oh, from Woodstock. Oh my gosh. I spent almost every night in clubs with a band or a comedy club. They have no idea. They don't have any idea. Experience is the best teacher. Both good experiences and bad experiences are great teachers. They really are. I mean, they are absolutely great teachers. I have a ton of bad experiences in my life, but they have taught me things. And one of the things that they have taught me is that I need to take my experiences, and this is something that I've had the opportunity to say like 5 times in the last 4 days on Facebook. I am taking my experiences and I'm taking the things that have happened to me and I'm taking my personality and I'm putting it out there because I am aliving loudly. That's what I call this. I am aliving loudly in the hope that other people don't unalive quietly. I have been through the gates of hell and I have scorched my feet on the ground and I have walked out the other side, and the traumas in my life have made me a shut-in, and I am still living the best life that I possibly can with some of the best people in the world, you know, on my little chat here and in my little channel, just supporting each other and being wonderful people. And I'm going to alive loud because I don't want other people to unalive quietly. I put on my Facebook page recently that, and I heard this in a Doctor Who episode. We were watching Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, and this came up in a Doctor Who episode that said, challenges are temporary. Life is permanent. Or something like that. I can't remember. Go to my Facebook page and read it exactly what it is. But it's challenges are temporary. Life is permanent. And I love that. That is such a great thing. And another way of saying is that don't make a final solution for a temporary problem. Don't pick a final solution for a temporary problem. And that's one of the things that I'm out there. My kids didn't get bubble wrapped, and we don't bubble wrap up my grandson duct tape occasionally. There you go, Elena. That's the right way to raise a kid. My friend and I talked about how our parents used to put us out the house in the morning and didn't care as long as we were back. Yeah, the street light rule. That's exactly it, Erica. The street light rule. When those street lamps came on, your butt better be in the house. Our next door neighbor, we never used the street lights. We used our next door neighbor because our next door neighbor was loud. Oh my gosh, she would stand at the front door when she was ready for her kids to come home, and she would literally yell for her kids. And when we heard her yell, we went home. Because we know that if she was looking for her kids, we needed to get our butts home too. And that was just the way it was. So it's like, no matter where you were, I mean, we could be inside somebody else's house and we would still hear this woman yell for her kids. It's like, oh, gotta go. Yep. It's like, get out of the house. You have to leave. You cannot come back until sunset. Do not come back into this house. And I think that's one I read some meme somewhere that said something along the lines that parenting now is so hard because in the Gen X era, the parents just kicked them out. Kicked him out and said, nah, y'all go. We're going to play bridge all day. You just go do your stuff. You just be back when the street lights come on. I had the loud mom. It's See, there you go. Hanifa had the loud mom next door too. Hi, Hanifa. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, the loud mom next door alarm. I mean, that's what we had. We might have been neighbors. Did you grow up in Gainesville? Out of curiosity. Because, yeah, our loud neighbor was in Gainesville, Florida. When she yelled, we had to go home. It didn't matter where we were in the neighborhood. We had 5 minutes to get our butts back to the house. So it didn't matter where you were. My youngest just told the story about when her brothers duct taped her to a chair and once zipped her into a duffel bag. Then kids thought it was funny as long as not taken too far. Exactly. As long as you're absolutely right. That's the key. As long as it's not taken too far. You're absolutely right, Elena, because I mean, bruises heal, but the lessons and the memories, they're permanent, and it's a good thing to have those lessons sometimes. I mean, not to the drastic extreme that my mother took them, obviously, but it's a good thing to have some of those lessons. I just have to tell you. All right, so an hour and 15 minutes. Oh, surprise, surprise. That's funny. The neighborhood that had 9 kids was basically our alarm clock as well. See, so many of us. I think this is the creator whose link I used. Okay, you can't put a link in here. It's not going to let you link you can put the name in here, but it's not going to let you put a link in chat because I have it said crafting to cope on YouTube. Okay, so Doris says that the link to the 10% off from Crafting to Cope, it's an affiliate link for them. I don't care, give them the money. American Crafts is not going to give me a link, and I mean the sale ends tonight anyway. But if you go to Crafting to Cope, you can get a coupon, an affiliate link for money off on your American Crafts order. And remember that americancrafts.com vault sale ends tonight. I don't know, it's probably midnight Pacific time, but don't quote me on that. We are 2 hours from midnight in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. It could end in 2 hours. It could end in 5 hours. I don't know. So I was just going to put a snip, but it won't even do that. No, it won't let you do anything like that. I have it turned off because of I don't want scammers to get in here. I have everything locked down. That's why you can't put links in the Chatty Crafty Facebook group either, is because I have scammers locked down. I am so anti-scam. It's not even funny. They laugh about it these days. The markers are great. Yes, they are. Okay, so that's the in or out. I remember the in or out. Are you in or are you out? Pick one, because you can't have both. And we all, oh my gosh, we had to fend for ourselves for lunch. We always ended up in somebody's house for lunch, but it was never the same house twice in a row because we had to fend for ourselves for lunch. It was great. It was a great time to grow up. It really was. And like I said, our teachers actually taught us. And I think that's one of the reasons why kids don't learn as much these days, is because teachers are teaching to tests and not that. How did your Heidi Swap Graphite Liquid for Foiling pen do? I haven't used it yet, Leslie, so I don't know. I do have it. I have bought it, but I have not used it yet. I did do some more Heidi Swap ink toner stuff last Friday, and I'm going to do more ink toner stuff probably Wednesday. I'm not going to spend another Friday on this. I mean, I've already done 3 ink toner lives on Fridays. I'm probably going to do it on a Wednesday or something, but I have found the other things that I wanted to try with this, so I'm going to try more stuff with this, and I have some really cool things to try with this. So, watch for a live on a Wednesday or a Tuesday or something. So funny, we all have similar stories. My kids are very close. I love that they all have fun memories. Yeah, it is nice. My mother was horrible, but I do have some fond memories of my childhood. Writing in the back of picture. Most of my fond memories are associated with my father because they got divorced when I was really young. And when I was with my father, it was much better than when I was with my mother. But I do still have some fond memories of my childhood. I think she meant, how did they hold up? Did they get crusty and no longer work? Oh, you're right. I said to remind me of that so that I could check it out. Oh, you're absolutely right. Where's the pen? No, there it is. Nope, that's not it. This is it. Okay, so this is the pen. So I need a piece of paper to try this on. So we're going to use this one right here. That was an excellent question. No, it's not crusty at all. In fact, it's still moist and working. So I could run this through my Mink, which I'm not going to do because I don't have it plugged in and I'm not warming it up. But it's still working. I could probably get more ink down by pushing down on it, but it is still working. Yeah, this is cool. I'm good with this. I can get some interesting shapes out of this. I'll foil this later. I'm not going to foil it tonight, but at some point in time it'll show up on the Chatty Crafty Facebook group and you'll get to see how this works. But yeah, this is still working. That's kind of ugly, but it'll be pretty when it's foiled. But yeah, it's still working. Thank you for reminding me of that. See, I told you I'd forget. And in fact, when you asked for it, I still forgot. It took Doris to sit there and go, no, that's not what you meant. Dude, all our mothers to get to the same list. All of our mothers get the same list of things to say. Yes. Did all of our mothers get the same list of things to say? Yes, they did. They absolutely did. I guess that was back when kids came with a manual because they don't come with one anymore. I don't know. So anyway, but I've been on for almost an hour and 20 minutes now, and I still keep saying, oh, this is going to be an hour long. It never is. It's just not. It's never an hour. But congratulations, Valerie. Remember to come back and check for. In fact, Valerie, are you in the Chatty Crafty group? I think you are. If you're in the Chatty Crafty group, I'm just going to put the link in the Chatty. No, I can't. It's the link. Dang it. Okay, you're going to have to come back to YouTube and look at a post, and I'll put the link to the winner's form so that you can fill it out, and I can get your email address that way. So yeah, but you have to verify that 6-character alphanumeric code. And remember that when you get your email from me, that the subject of your email will be the 6-character alphanumeric code. Now my mother comes out of my mouth. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Cece. Another great lively live. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to stop now. I have to go take a shower for obvious reasons. If you weren't listening, then you don't know why, but there is an obvious reason why I have to go take a shower. But I appreciate each and every one of you. You make me absolutely humbled and so appreciative of everything that you do when you come into my lives, and I feel so much better when I'm done with these lives. You really do give me spoons, and I hope that I'm giving you spoons back. I really do. I really hope that this is a give and take, that it's not just you giving me spoons. I hope that I'm giving you spoons as well. So thank you very much. Remember, anything in the next 30 seconds I'm not going to see. I appreciate each and every one of you. Cheers and happy crafting. Zip, zip. Oh, wait, I can't get to the end button.